Now I'm ready to add some fur, so I'm just gonna change this into the grooming shells, and you'll see it's suddenly jumped into headlight only. This is how you get back to the HDRI environment if you want. I'm just gonna stick to this for now. And I'm gonna select the bind geo and click add fur. Now it's asking me to select an animated skin geometry, but right now I don't want to do that. So I just pressing enter. If you, for example, if you do select another geometry, so again, I'm pressing geometry, add fur, and it's asking me to select another geometry, press enter. It's going to drop down a guide deform node, which will transfer the fur from the bind to the animated mesh. Oh, in this case, it just failed. Okay. Well, if you do that and you see 3 nodes, just delete the guide deform node. Okay, so I'm gonna name this lion body groom, or no, guides. And lion body there. Now if I click this, I can view the guides. And now I want to change this so that I'm not grooming, you know, on the face and there's guides coming in the eyes, that sort of thing. Oh, also, sorry, let me go back to this bind geo because it's showing the VDB, but I actually just want to see the normal geometry. Okay, that's better. Right, so it's automatically selecting this body here, but I want to choose what the fur is growing on. So I'm pressing down Y to bring up these choppy scissors, and I'm just chopping the path between the two, and you'll see it's now brought up. It made this enabled to select a path. See, because right now you'll see, because I was viewing the VDB, it's growing the fur off the VDB, which we don't want. So I can click here and you can filter, because normally it's like this, there's all sorts of stuff, but because I've been naming all these nulls without, I can filter out and I can select the lion fur geometry, which is what I want to grow the fur on. And I could also, since I made that group, it should show up here. So I click the body group and now I'm only growing the guides on the body and not the head. We can change the density here. You can change, let me just turn on the wireframe. You can change the relax iteration. So the higher this is, the more grid-like it's going to be. And the lower it is, the more random and patchy it will be. I'm going to set this to 5. Okay, you can also change the segments here and the length. I'm okay with the defaults for now. And one thing I do want to check off is display as subdivision curves. This can make your scene really slow, and since the body for guides aren't really curly, I don't need to see high smoothing on these curves. So I'm going to turn display as subdivision curves off. Another thing I want to change is I also want to set the path for the VDB source, because right now it's just set to default. So I'm going to change to SOP geometry, and same thing here, but selecting the out VDB accept.